Hey everybody, welcome back. Super Auto Pets. A weekly where I'm still certainly trying to figure out what I'm doing. Here's one thing I'll tell you. I don't think the possum correlates highly with our chances of success. Let's be like a misshaped bacteria. You know what's annoying is when you like Wikipedia a bacteria and the first thing they tell you is that it's gram negative. Like, bro, I'm not gram. Why do I care whether or not it gets died when you like it? Might say like get some education. Well, here's the scary thing. I have a 4-year degree in biology from an undergraduate institution, and I still don't. Maybe that's a failing of the teachers, but like I still don't understand why I should care. Just being honest. Like if I was Graham, I think I would be like, oh, that sucks. Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'll take my leave then. Might be important to like, I don't know, bacteriologists or whatever, but if you're like a bacteriologist, what are you looking up bacteria on Wikipedia for? That's scary. Okay, why don't you take this? It's round 3. We don't have to be too concerned about the team setup yet. Just roll. Take a second bat. Can't imagine ever being interested in that right there, but that's okay. And you know what? Why not, while we're here, just make it into a super bat. Now we got a 4-4 bat. Soon to be level 2, probably. Let's talk about some sanity. What do... Oh, you piece of junk. What do I think that my model for success is so far this week? Well, I will know it if I see it at some point, I guess. I feel like well, I mean, we haven't got anything going on right now, which is highly unfortunate, but I don't think a crab's gonna do it either. Gotta figure out. I mean, I guess at this point, I'd rather have a crab, even though you're gonna be kind of horrible. You've got scaling potential in the future, but right now it's basically buy penguins when they show up, and then when we get to mole level, buy moles, and then, you know, we'll see how the mood strikes us from that point onwards, but... So the long and the short of it is, I don't really know what our master plan is right now, but we're going to figure it out as we go, like we often do. So tier 3s, it is a great pivot point. You're unfortunately no longer that effective. It's a great pivot point because, you know, I'm going to try a different strat. I'm going to try blobfish with kangaroo because it makes lettuce pop off a little bit. And maybe those stats could actually be important for us. And the thing that, like, I've previously been sort of bearish on, I'm actually going to go a step further. I'm going to sell you. And I'm going to buy the toad so we have even more lettuce efficacy next turn. And the only reason... The crab's not really part of the plan. The only reason the crab is here is because selling it would have only given me 2 gold instead of 3. But anyway. I'm going to think that, like, maybe if clownfish show up, a blobfish could actually stay on the squad until the end of the game. Or until later, at the very least. And there it is right there. So I would definitely say sell a crab, buy a clownfish, buy a lettuce, buy a lettuce. Does it to a maximum of 3 units, maybe? Is that right? Buy a bat. Buy another clownfish. Okay. So now, like, maybe lettuce is part of the sauce this week. It could be. It also could not be. There are 2 distinct possibilities here. Very true. We definitely lose this one. Okay, sheep in front of kangaroo. And by lose, I mean lose, but it was close. Sheep in front of kangaroo, something I hadn't considered. How about a buy? Are we going to run a second clownfish? Instead of a kangaroo, maybe? Okay, yeah, you know what? When in Rome. Let me think about what you do here. One random frozen shop pet gets 4/4. Now I'm cooking a little bit. What if we solo... Oh, but it might buff the blob. Ah, that'll be okay, because we're using the blobfish. What if we just kept the rooster buffing in the shop? I don't think we're gonna be able to really compete with, you know, like early double buffalo teams, but that's not the yardstick we should use to measure ourselves with. I think that's just a mighty strong squad for the future. Thank you for the buff, sir. Well, what's not working here? It would be the blobfish. And then we would keep you scaling? I just buy you, though. Okay, get rid of the toad, even though it pains me mightily. We could buy them both. But then there's no point to having the polar bear. Could also just buy one. Holy cow. I don't want to freeze you because I don't want you to steal the polar bear's buff. Ah, but it's the right thing to do. We'll just pray. We might be on lethal anyway. I don't know. I suppose we shouldn't get too attached to this regardless. Okay, that's a bat fail right there. The bat has caused us some considerable problems. I think also our order was not right. We will lose this one, and I think that actually the order made a big difference. There's a learning lesson there. The lesson is you'll never be perfect. Stop trying. Did buff a bat. It's life. At this stage of the game, straight up, I think that's your play. I know that there's lots of interesting stuff we could try to do here, but I think the play is lemon on the bat. And then we can get a level 2 rooster out there next turn. Maybe sell the polar bear, add a tier 6 that we hope might transform the game for us. I don't know what it would have to be to do that, but... Flies. Newman. Also, don't you dare overwrite my lemon. The half fellas. This is a horrendous game. That was one win. What a god-awful performance. 2-3 opossum. 2-1 moth that trades 1 for 1. 2-1 moth at the back. It'd be like a dry bone. Perhaps you've heard of them. They're from the Mario franchise. It's a me, Mario. I missed last week when it felt like I had the weekly, I had the meta of the early game, like, sewn up. I didn't know, at the time, I didn't know how good I had it. I think we could do this. I think we could sell, buff the more defensive moth, and then just get your level, like, prepaid. And maybe a level 3, just because we know that there's a chance to get a level 3 bison. Not a buffalo, but a bison. Big whoop. That's actually a pretty big whoop. We're going to get the crap kicked out of us. We're going to get our lunch money stolen. I missed the auto wins round 1. This weekly is not the same. For me, at least. Okay, take it. Go ahead and take it. I am going to take a hedgehog. And I'm going to take a second hedgehog. And I'm going to... Why wouldn't you sell your opossums into the hedgehog? It's like the whole point of the strategy. Anyway... You know what? Inevitably, there will be one more hedgehog that will show up. So why do this? I'm betting that I have more units over 4 HP than they do. Now, the bet was wrong. We have the same number of units over 4 HP. And as a result, we draw, and I'm content with that. Sell me. Barristan. Sell me. 3 hedgehogs. Now, or 1 level 2 hedgehog for the next round. You need to have 6 HP. Or, perhaps you could just summon a friend after you die. Interesting. It's an interesting... And why don't I just buy you, because you're like an apple in reserve? Yeah, I don't know about this one, but it's where we stand right now. Let's see. What shot me? What shot me? You overwrote my freaking honey. Oh my god. Okay, tier 3 shop. Don't need pillbug, don't need goose. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna put this on top of you too. I know you're thinking, how you gonna keep your unit alive? Well, that's a problem for the next guy. No, it's not. It's me. I'm the next guy. Please buff my skunk. Ouch. Well, we could always just... Here's the thing. We could always put you, like, at the back as insurance. I'm okay with it. You're okay, too, I think. This is a very drawable squad. That's the thing we got. That's the main problem facing us right now. This squad is very drawable. But you know what? We actually got a win. I'm stunned. I'm flabbergasted. Is it possible you dying? No, because you're going to die at the same time. Maybe you're not that interesting. I would roll. I would purchase. Now, you're living. So I'm saying send you to the front again. You could take a sheep. I could see it. I'm rolling past it, but I could see it. I don't see it, but I could see it. Okay, and we're just adding you to the squad. You know what? No. Then you sell. And then both... Well, 1 extra gold. Both the skunk and the moth live in theory. Well, who's the idiot now? It's not me! I knew it. Nah, not at this point. 2-cost apple. It's a little rich for my blood. I'm going can. I can't believe we have 5 HP left. I'm not even that interested in the moth at this point. I really, pardon me, do not want to go level 2 penguin because we don't even get the buy trigger. But I'll just buy a crow just to have it on the team. And then another one of you for later. Okay. I know the crow is going to die. The crow's not... Don't worry about the crow. You let me worry about the crow, okay? What is this? What have you done? How dare you? I take issue with the way things were resolved on the stack there, quite frankly, but that's one for Richard Garfield. Buff me? Don't buff the crow, though. Oh, thank you. Sell me? I know that this has not worked for us historically. But give me the chance to make a level 2 eagle work here. And we'll talk about a level 3 hedgehog. Why take a level 2 eagle? Because it's fun. Except when it spits out like a level 2 catfish. Then I want to cry. Also, like, feel free to join like all these other gamers out here playing like boring ball. Just buying a buffalo like every single round. If you're using your super auto pets like win percentage as part of your CV to get into, you know, an Ivy League school, I can't blame you. Otherwise, I do blame you a little bit, but... I'm not selling you to take a zebra. I'm going to keep you around on the off chance that a catfish shows up, and we decide that that's worth our time. Let's buff this eagle. We do have 3 wins, so what's crazy to think about is, like, we've had worse runs than this. This is not really that crazy. If anything, like, I don't know if I'd say that this is a good run right now, and they're going to blow me out in... Oh, or are they? What a shot. They're going to annoy me, that's for sure. We draw... We win! How crazy! Revenge! But this run is, like, unconventional, but it's not a throw. At least it's not meant to be. On purpose, at least. Yes? Yes, I suppose. Now, how much damage are you doing? Probably should have checked on that first. You're doing 8. So you are now going to die again. Maybe it's time to sell you and throw down this wolf instead, which was actually doing, like, some pretty good work. I don't know if the order's messed up. It's honestly just too annoying to parse. It doesn't seem, in a week where there's lemons and, you know, 50-50 buffaloes coming out on turn 20 or whatever, it doesn't seem like you're going to get to 10 with a run like this. But you could have some fun with it anyway. What do you got for me? A snake, but very close, actually. But that, I think if you're going to beat the 50-50s, you basically just need to you need to override their lemons. and substitute your own. Hey, I'm gonna go a little crazy on this one. I'm gonna sell the wolf. I'm gonna buy a bird of paradise. I think we kind of need this skunk to... Oh, but our skunk is, like, not doing anything. Neither is the penguin, except when we buy it. If okay, you know what? Here's what we're doing. We're selling you. We're buying you. Really wanted to see another bird of paradise. Didn't. That's okay. Life goes on. We're buffing yous. Faint. Give this friend's attack to one. This friend's... We spend 1 gold. Are you crazy? Okay. Sell me. Buy me. Sell me. This did not work. Buy me. We spend 7 gold this turn. Basically, my thinking was maybe with enough buy sells, and there seem to be a lot of buy sells this week, maybe there is a case to be made for a bird of paradise. Or maybe not. We'll find out. You are just rude. Playing the same gamers over and over, too. Okay, but then we would sell. Buy. Roll. Sell. Buy. Sell. I do see the catfish. I kind of wish we had stuck to our guns, but, you know, what's done is done. Nice little buff there. Just bring a bat out here for now. I don't think we can scale as fast as the other teams, but we can try. So close. What's going on here? Oh, no. What have I done? What have they done? What have I done? No, no, no. What have I done? Too strong for me. It's a strong-looking team there. At least it's not just a 50-50 bison. 2 lives remain. I would definitely, like, buy a lemon and pop it on you. I think overriding the carrot is not as bad as it seems. I would sell. I would buy. I would roll. I mean, I guess I would... I'm basically buying this as an apple. That's probably not a good sign when you're buying carrots as apples. I mean, what is this? 10% inflation? I don't know where I'm going with that. It's just... It's in the news lately. Hey, hold on. Hold it. Yes! That's still bad. It was slightly better, but still bad. Okay, this team has fallen off immensely. You need this. We need some buy sells. That's a buy sell. It's not going to change your world, but it can, you know, be the sunlight in your universe or whatever. Any buy sells in the chat? No buy sells, huh? How about forget a lemon? Listen to yourself. Forget a lemon? No, Sabretooth. But the Sabretooth's going to die on the first hit. Okay, Mammoth. I think I'm in trouble. I think this is definitely going to be, like, our last round. I think we're dead. I'm really... Listen, I don't have a 10-piece this week, so I'm not trying to say, like, oh, this is how it is and I wish it was in this way. But I am getting a little bit... I'm trying to resist the idea that this is just a Bison Buffalo weekly, because it does appear like how it is so far. Take some scaling. You know, if we're losing so much in the early game, maybe it's a sign that we're not taking the right path from step 1. It'll be a grotesque banana. Don't worry, you could just make banana bread out of it. Okay, but if I wanted banana bread, I would have bought banana bread. I don't want banana bread. I bought bananas. We got to win. Round 1 win? I didn't know I could do that. I wasn't aware that was a thing that you can do. Give me this, and give me this. And I don't think we're taking these animals long term, but I'll take the buffs I can get when I can get them. So at present, what am I thinking strat-wise? Survive until buffalo show. Have like 4 HP when buffaloes show up and get a buffalo. Okay, this... I think you can add a blobfish. Mostly just because it's a 2/4. And then you want it like that. Probably like this, then. Hate that. Definitely hate that, but whatever. Wait, who got buffed? By the bird? The blobfish? I think that's okay. In the whole scheme of things, I think you could do a lot worse. And now what do we want to see? I mean, I guess the natural synergy would be like a clownfish, at least for a while. I'm buying you. I don't care. Stats are stats. If you're sticking around, take some meat. You're not really sticking around, but you know what? You're here right now. Stats are stats. We're happy to have them. The math. I got very lucky with that math. Generic NL reference. Don't understand what you're referring to, but I will take my victory. Thank you, thank you. Level me. I will. I would say buy me. I would say you're gone. I would then say mole me. And I would not do anything else here. You could sell into a sheep, but I just don't really care. A clownfish, though, now we're talking. And you're at tier 4, 1, 3. I don't think we need to save lettuce. And also the buff from the blobfish, like the extra, the experience itself doesn't matter yet. Not until we get the clownfish out there. I'm chilling. So far, so good. I'm sick of this guy. Sorry, empty the cup. I'm sick. I don't want to... You know what you're doing. I don't want to play against you anymore. Get out of here. Okay, you're going to buff a blobfish, which is irrelevant, but we need the space regardless. So buy me. Place me. Blobfish now gives 2 XP. Should absolutely buff you. You can stay up there. It's tempting to get a rooster out here, but... Give me my level. Holy cow. Seems kind of crazy with it. Roll me. The order is still fine. 14. Dude, this squad is looking kind of cracked. It could use some HP, but there's lemons and melons and cockles and mussels, alio coming later. You become a 14, 13. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. What about early game EXP build? Is leading us to our greatest run in a while. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Buy an apple for the whole kitchen there. Nothing too valuable here. EXP is always very precious. Are we gonna unwind the penguin? It is a 10-7. Selling it into like a 4-4 seems kind of bad. I think we wait 2 rounds. It could put us way by... Oh. Bro, forget the levels. Clownfish is gone. You're in. And then we're going to get you pumping next turn. Oh, baby. That's the sheesh moment of the day. This seems like a complete scumbag team. I'm very for it. You know what we might want to buy now is grapes. Wrathful or otherwise. Hold on, are we pogging? You know you're doing well, though, on this run when a draw feels like a loss. So we need to make space. So we should sell. Even though you're a 13, 17, we got to, like, listen. You're a 14, 10. You have better stats. You also have meat. And you're giving 4-4 per turn. And possibly a level, though it doesn't matter to any of these units. We need the space. But we do need the buy-sell. So, like, I'm buying you basically just to have a hedge. And then I'm selling you. And then I'm buying you. And then I'm rolling. Because we're basically only looking for buyable sellables. Or sellable buyables. True. That's a good point. It'd be nice to buy a lettuce here, but it can't really squeeze it. How about this? You're a buy-sell. Ooh, delightful. And next round chocolate starts coming out. And lemons are tier 5s. Early lemon might be the game changer. Holy cow, that's a strong squad. We draw, but that's very close. I'm sick of this guy too. Billy XP. Buy me? Buy me. Buy me. Sell me. I'm going to try to give you a little extra juice. I think you could use it. Now, here's the problem. If I sold something, I could make the space. I could get a double summon here. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. You give us 1 gold per turn if you attack. Listen, we're on 5 life. That seems like a reasonable offer to me. Although maybe we do it this way and we get 2 gold instead. That's a little creative, right? I mean, buying a grape was also plausible there, but we could really only run this for like 1 turn. Because we have to make the space to then get... forgot what I was saying. We have to make the space to then get the buy sells out there. That's true. Still, we spent 3 gold to get end of loss, to get 2 gold. It's a pretty good return on our investment. Now, the dream, I think, would be if you became a level 3 so we could sell our bird. That would be beautiful. And still get the scaling on our bison. The bison could also use the levels, don't get me wrong, but holy cow. Pretty good. Didn't get the XP, but still pretty good. And then honestly, I would rather just throw a crocodile out here. I know we don't even get to summon for it. And then I would love to receive some lemons. Breaking the turkey seems sensible. I don't know if it's enough, because this team still looks like really strong. Oh my god. I'm sick of this guy! Am I in like a pocket universe or something? Why am I only playing the same 2 people over and over? It's a popular game. I think that they introduced like an ELO system, and now I'm up with the other no-lifers, fighting for my freaking life. Okay, how about one of these? I'm a little surprised myself that I'm considering buying another blobfish, but here we are. And then, you know what? Why not just toss a mammoth down here? Level 2 mammoth at least. I mean, even though we've lost the last couple of runs, I really do think we're like a couple lemons away from being in a really good spot. Unfortunately, the lemons don't appear to exist. This also seems really bad. So freaking close. Can I get 1 lemon? Just a simple lemon. How much could a lemon cost? $10? It's a great buy-sell, though. Buy me? Well, it is messed up to me, don't get me wrong. That we're, like, almost at a level 3 buffalo. And we're almost at max stats. And we're like, hold on, I gotta max out this buffalo real quick to level 3 when it actually makes no sense to do so. The reason it makes sense, again, it's counterintuitive. The reason it makes sense is to get the bird sold to make more space to put a more transformative unit. Or maybe at some point we could get a freaking lemon. I do not live. That's pain. You're seeing real pain on my face versus Billy XP again as well. How about roll me? Thanks for the level. Appreciate that. About one of these. Can I tell you something? I'm sick of these bozos. If I can't have a lemon, nobody can have a lemon. You get out of here, you stink. You come into here, get some shots out there. Sure. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting the whole system on trial. You know what? This is a buff for our snakes, so they take it. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm sick of the equipment disparity. Nice lemons. They are going to be summoning some pigs. And actually, just summoning any unit is pretty bad for me because those units don't come out with... Oh, no. Those units don't come out with a... I'm dead, aren't I? They don't come out with weakness on them. All right, well, I thought I was doing amazing, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing. That's 5 wins. Hey, thanks for watching the Lemon Buffalo Weekly. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, I'll see you next time. See ya!